there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about gold and how gold is used for hedging for your investment, across the asset classes. So there's a particular reason why I'm going to talk about it, because I keep receiving a lot of messages saying that what if the market is volatile, the currency drops, or if you've seen the past few weeks, the crypto went down. Of course, it's recovered now. So those challenges, so those are great challenges for investors. And how do you kind of hedge and eventually net out on the positive, so that your investments are, your investment portfolio is in the right direction. So I'm going to talk about gold. So how gold can be used, or actually is used, for hedging. So before we dive in, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Please comment on my videos, and also please share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my knowledge, and from my videos. So let's dive in. So first, as you know, I have an ebook on my journey as an entrepreneur. The book is titled, A Six-Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. In this ebook, I've spoken about the time when I quit my six-figure globetrotting job in 2010, the preparation to becoming an entrepreneur, the challenges I faced, and how I overcame those challenges. So I've mentioned all of that in this book. What I've also done is I put down 3 worksheets. So these worksheets are essentially, conditioning your mind to see how close you are to becoming becoming a successful entrepreneur. So you could score yourself and see where you stand. And the cool thing is that I've scored myself, and you would see in this ebook how much I scored, and how successful I have been. With 2 companies in Singapore and in India, with representations in the US market. So you would find the ebook on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put that URL in the description box below as well. So all you have to do is to click on it, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. So I hope you like the book. Please do give me feedback on the book. So now let's talk about the topic. First, so why do we need to hedge? So it is important to include some diversification that can act as a hedge for an investment portfolio to balance any potential instability in the market. So that's the reason why you do categorization, asset classes, and you diversify your investment portfolio. You just don't invest in one stock, or only in stocks, or only in cryptocurrencies, or only in commodities, or only in bonds. No, you don't do that. And so you diversify that. The second point is, due to its ability to act as a hedge against volatility, gold is considered a reliable investment diversifier. So that is where it is. So gold, you can use gold to hedge, and that's how you decrease or kind of even out the volatility. So now let's try and understand what is a hedge. A hedge is an investment position whose main purpose is to offset potential losses or gains related to another asset. So you are squaring off your losses and be in a position on making some gains. So profit or being on profit or being on the positive. So that's the whole positioning to or the strategies or the tactics you take or do in your investment maneuvers, so that you are always in the positive. So now let's try and understand how do you use gold to hedge. I'm going to talk about four. There are not many ways to do. There are mainly four ways to use gold as a hedge. I'm going to talk about all four of them. First is hedge against the decline of a currency, typically the US dollar. So historically, a weak dollar tends to provide a stronger boost to gold's performance than the drag created by a strong dollar. So every time the dollar goes down, and gold prices tend to go up. It's inversely proportional. So that's why gold is such a great investment. I would say tool or asset for all investors. So by holding gold as a diversification tool, when the economy negatively affects currencies, investors can incur gains from its increased value. So so basically, what happens is when like I said, when the economy goes down, let's say because of which the currencies have got affected, but the gold price actually goes up. So that particular negatively inverse relationship actually helps investors to hedge against any of those losses. The second way to use gold as a hedge is against inflation. So how do we do that? When the cost of living begins to rise, the stock market tends to plunge because because there will be less investors into the stock market because they're losing money because they're paying more to live. In the past 50 years, investors have seen gold make huge gains when the stock market crumbles. So stock market crumbling means there is some certain problems with the economy, and when there is a problem with the economy, investors would typically go and hedge its negative positions on investment on gold. So that's how you hedge. When fiat currency loses its purchasing power to inflation, gold tends to be priced in those currency units, and thus it tends to rise along with everything else. So it's pretty much clear, isn't it? So gold pretty much becomes the currency unit when the purchasing power, the fiat currency's purchasing power reduces because of inflation, because of the higher cost of living and all other expenses. Third point, gold has also been used as a hedge against deflation. Now, this is very interesting. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened. This situation has not occurred since the Great Depression of the 1930s, and also to a smaller degree after the 2008 financial crisis. It happens when the prices drop. The economy is in a downturn and excessive debt looms large on all investors, on everybody. Investors may decide to hoard cash in this type of scenario and the safest place to hold that cash is in gold. So they will take the money out and put it in gold because gold is likely to be more stable. And like I said, it's inversely proportional to the downturn in the economy. The fourth way and the last method is gold can be used as a general portfolio hedge. So in this scenario, investors can hold investments that are not related to one another. So across the asset class. Since gold has a history of having a negative correlation to stocks, bonds, and other financial instruments, investors often diversify by owning a portfolio that combines gold with stock, bonds, and bonds, and in order to reduce both volatility and risk. So you are essentially incorporating gold as into your investment portfolio to kind of hedge against any possible losses in your other investment classes, asset classes. So these are the four ways to hedge against gold against any drop in price. However, while gold goes through times of volatility, its spot price has also maintained its value over the long term, making it a steady addition to investors' portfolios. So gold does undergo variations, but it is still far more stable than any other investment or any other asset class. So the overall summary is that if you are investing and you are you want to have some safety net, so you would want to hedge gold, so that use gold to hedge to cover up for any potential losses in your investment portfolio. So these are the four methods or ways in which gold can be used to hedge. So please keep this in mind, so that in the future you could diversify your investment portfolios and still be in the profit. Now, having said all of that, yesterday I did a video on William Bernstein's 4 pillars of investing, and there he has spoken about asset classes and why having asset classes for the long term is important. Please go and take a look at that video. I'll put that in the card above. It's an interesting video, and if you use his methodology and use these concepts of hedging gold to diversify your portfolio, I think you should be in a good stead, and you should be in the profit. So that's what I had to share with you today in this particular video. So, well, thank you very much for listening to me. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital technology, marketing, financial leader with over 20 years of global experience. I'll put down my LinkedIn URL in the description box below. Go ahead and connect with me there. I regularly work with companies to help find solutions to their challenges in business, marketing, technology, and investment. If you're looking to engaging me as your consultant, please write to me on LinkedIn, or you could write to me on the contact page of my website, whose URL I will also put down in the description box below. Then we can get into a conference call and see how we can work together. So finally, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video, and please comment on my videos and share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my videos. So until my next video, please stay safe and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.